Tired of learning tons of English words but still struggling to speak fluently? You know all the grammar rules. You have a decent vocabulary, but when it's time to talk, your brain just freezes. You're not alone. The secret might not be learning more words, but learning them differently. The answer? Chunks. So, what exactly are English chunks? Think of them as pre-made phrases or groups of words that native speakers use all the time without even thinking. They're like building blocks for language. For example, instead of learning good, morning, and how, you learn the entire chunk. Good morning, how are you? Other examples are, by the way, on the other hand, I see what you mean. A long time no see. These are fixed expressions that just roll off the tongue. Learning in chunks is a total game changer. It helps you think in English instead of translating word for word from your native language. This makes your speech sound much more natural and fluent. Plus, it saves you mental energy because you don't have to build every single sentence from scratch. You're using ready-made parts, which lets you focus on the message you want to convey. So, how do you actually learn these magical chunks? First, start paying attention. When you're watching movies, listening to podcasts, or reading books in English, don't just focus on new words. Look for phrases that appear over and over again. When you hear a phrase you like, write it down. Not just the phrase, but the whole sentence it was in. This gives you context, which is super important. Next, create your own chunk notebook. You can use a physical notebook or a digital app, like Anki. For every new chunk, write down the phrase, its meaning, and an example sentence that's personal to you. For instance, if the chunk is looking forward to, you could write, I'm really looking forward to my vacation next month. Making it personal helps your brain remember it better. And here's the most crucial part. Practice using them. You have to actively use these chunks in your speaking and writing. Don't just collect them. Challenge yourself to use 3 new chunks in a conversation every day. You can talk to a language partner, a friend, or even just to yourself. Record yourself speaking and listen back. It might feel a bit weird at first, but the more you do it, the more natural it will become. So, forget memorizing endless lists of single words. Start noticing, collecting, and practicing chunks. It's a smarter, more efficient way to level up your English fluency. You'll be amazed at how quickly you start sounding more natural. Thanks for watching. If you found this helpful, give it a like and subscribe for more English learning tips. See you in the next video.